Hello, welcome to a thoughts video on sweet reincarnation. I'll read the description. A boy named Pastry is set up to become the next lord of the destined domain of Mortel. He's known for having remarkable talent for his age. It just so happens he was a genius pastry chef with a promising future in his previous lives. He still retains his determination to make sweets and make everyone smile, even after reincarnating as Pastry, but many challenges stand before him, including bandits attacking his domain, malicious and eccentric nobles, an unfortunate financial situation, land so barren that even water is scarce. The only weapons he has is to fight them with his own ingenuity, and love for making sweets. Can Pastry succeed in bringing happiness to the land? You know what? That description actually tells you everything you need to know about the show, because it means nothing and the show is basically pointless. It's just pure turn your brain off entertainment. And I hate saying it like that because I don't like the idea that you have to turn your brain off to enjoy something. You can delve into it and enjoy it, but there's no real stakes in this show. There's no real anything but like just enjoyment out of it. It's 12 episodes long. It's the first to complete for the anime summer season 2023. At the time of recording, it completed September 11th, 2 days ago. Uh, Average was 65 by Studio SynergySP. Original creator. Original story. Then there's the director for it. The director such things as have you heard I'm Sakamoto? Episode director for Parasite Maximum, and storyboard for Arifurete. To name a few. The main character's Pastry. I'm not gonna quick spoiler. Initially 9, so he remains 9 this whole. The 18 currents for the light novel and manga. He's 9 throughout the whole season basically. Actually, yeah, he is 9 the whole time throughout this whole season. So don't worry about the 18. That's just because he ages in the manga and novel. You don't really need to know about many of the characters, honestly. It's just he's always in the frame. There's no other time he's not. He's reincarnated. It's very much about politics. Food's probably the main theme here. He's isekai. Magic. He gets this broken magic ability first episode in. He bandits attack the village. But he defends them off because he's smart and uses magic. Uh, he saves a kid from being kidnapped by one of the bandit leaders, which is one of his childhood friends. He uses magic to replicate images. He uses to use those as matchmaking. He's responsible for a bodyguard for a marriage he set up. He gets engaged. He butts heads with these like political figures. He wins battles in a war. Uh, because his fiance's family at war. It's very nonsensical plot. In all honesty, it's just no stakes, purely about sweets, magic, politics, and relationships. And it's everything revolves around him making sweets. He gets his goat stolen because of the war, and he wants to get into the war because he wants that stuff back. He goes to town to get was apples aren't called apples in this anime, but they're apples. It's just Banka. I think it's called Banka, but they're apples. I don't know why he changes the name. I think because everyone has food names in this show, so it's like we got to call it something else. Uh, he has this broken magical ability, of course, and he does everything with it except for the things that you would think. Um, it's truly just a low stakes show, and it's almost. I'm gonna. What do I get? 4, 5 out of 5. Add 5, purely 5. The enjoyment's high. I really do enjoy this series. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it, but it's not anything I'd recommend to you if you're looking for a in-depth story, complex characters, realistic depictions of politics or anything like that. He's an 8-year-old and he's basically negotiating with these political figures, dukes, like next to the king level of royalty, responsible for the army of the kingdom stuff. No, there's no. That's all make fun, make believe. It's just entertaining to watch. He's also engaged as an 8-year-old to another like 8-year-old. That's weird. That's just gives me a bad vibe. Like, why are you worried about it? There, what's bad, he even says in this land, it's like you get engaged at like 10, 15, and he's engaged at 8, and so is she. So like, it's technically not really engaged yet. They're just young, and it's kind of weird that that's a thing. I believe it's not played for any like adult content. Nothing adult in this show. It's purely just sweetheart sweetness. It's so nothing wrong about it. It's just still they are engaged at 8-year-olds, and it's kind of weird. Um, if you manage your expectations, you know this, you're not gonna have anything that's super like gonna pull you into the story or to the characters. Then yeah, you would enjoy it, I believe, if you like isekais like this. But I'm not gonna recommend this to people that aren't just watching anime all the time. It's like I just want to know the best ones. They just want to know like what's good right now. This one's not even the best isekai of the season, much less worth being told to go watch it after it's completed or any other time. It's one of those you are happy you got to watch you. It's one of those that it's cool that you're watching it, and yeah, you've completed it or you've enjoyed it, but it's just gonna be forgotten in the sea of isekai soon. Uh, and I want to say that's a sadness, but in all honesty, I don't think there's anything in this series that makes it stand out from its peers. I love the politics angle, I do, and they make the sweets look really good in the show. But I don't think that's enough to pull you out to like make you go back to this series and be like, I wish it gets a season 2. But in the end, that's just thoughts. And I appreciate you watching. You have a good day.